Right, okay, so let's get into this. We're doing a deep dive today based on something you sent in, actually. It's about this thing called a cosmic law grant. And it sounds like, well, quite a profound spiritual and philosophical kind of path we're exploring, apparently coming from a direct talk with Pallas Athena.
That's the premise, yes. Lady Pallas Athena herself.
Wow, okay. So our goal here is to kind of pull out the main ideas, right, about this divine plan, its structure, and importantly, what it means for, spiritual growth and finding that divine truth you might be seeking.
Exactly. And what's fascinating right from the start is how your desire, your intense wanting to know the divine truth, that's framed as the actual trigger, the reason this whole cosmic mandate even exists.
Plus like a call and response.
Precisely. A reciprocal thing, the universe responding because you're asking sincerely and with focus. And we'll look at how groups like the Elemental Grace Alliance, the EGA, and the Son of Even Pressure Council, or SOEPC, how they fit in as, like, the mechanisms for this plan.
Okay, so it's more than just wishing.
Yeah.
That intensity of wanting to know, that's the foundational storehouse.
That's the term used, yes. It's what apparently allowed the EGA and SOEPC to even, well, manifest.
Making it less like asking for permission and more like setting a cosmic process in motion.
Kind of, yeah. A mandate.
And right at the center of it all, cosmic law, capital C, capital L.
Unquestionable. Non-negotiable. The text is really clear. Cosmic law shall apply. There are no exceptions. Period.
No wiggle room there.
None. And administering this law, that falls to the Karmic Board of Directors, the Lords of Karma.
Right, the Council of Ascended Masters mediating our karmic stuff.
Exactly. 8 of them. So this grant by the cosmic law is essentially a formal decree, a dispensation from that highest level.
Okay, given how huge that sounds, who's actually delivering this message? It's Pallas Athena herself.
Yes, the Ascended Master Pallas Athena, she's called the Goddess of Truth.
And she's on the karmic board, right?
She is. Which directly connects this grant to that ultimate spiritual justice system. It makes it, well, cosmically official, binding.
Okay, so then you might naturally ask, well, hang on, Elemental Grace Alliance, Son of Even Pressure Council, never heard of them.
And that's actually addressed, isn't it? The source makes it clear.
Yeah, it says this is a divine plan, not a human plan.
Right, and that the group involved was magnetized together in a very specific way.
So the fact that they're not, publicly known isn't a mistake.
It's part of the design. It keeps things pure, protects them from ego getting involved, from seeking outside approval.
Keeps the focus entirely on the divine plan. Makes sense.
So the SOEPC being small isn't a weakness.
No, it's strategic. To focus divine intention, amplify the work.
Exactly. And this grant of more than ordinary release of instructions, it's practical. It gives them clearer guidance, better direction for this high-level spiritual work.
But here's a really profound bit. Any grant like this cannot be given to one and not be offered to all.
Universal availability. But, and it's a big but, there are filters.
Ah, okay. What kind of filters?
Your I am presence, your own divine spark, your higher self and cosmic law itself. They determine who's actually ready.
So people don't get chosen by the group members.
No, it's not human choice. It's about energetic alignment. Your vibration has to match the blueprint.
Which explains why maybe only a few are actually in a SOEPC at any given time.
Right. It's impartial, almost automatic, and it takes the burden off the individuals, lets them just do the work.
Without encumbrances, as the text says. Fostering that impersonal love idea.
Vital for this kind of service.
Okay, so we have the cosmic structure, the groups.
Right.
How does this filter down to individual growth, the soul's journey?
Well, it connects directly to things like activating the 7th seal and the 12th ray.
The 7th seal opening is described as the trigger for the divine perfection of your God experiences on earth. That sounds big.
It is. It connects to your solar plexus, making it the heart of knowing. Truth becomes embodied, not just mental.
And the 12th ray, activated with it, brings a whole suite of qualities: wisdom, love, power, unity consciousness.
Yeah, it lists quite a few. Illuminating intelligence, harmony, peace, equilibrium, creativity. The key thing is the integration.
Ah, so it's not just collecting virtues.
No, it's bringing them together into one unity consciousness. That's the goal. It shifts you from knowing about divinity to being it.
Preparing you for, what was the phrase? The new Adam Lilith Cadman human reality.
That's the one. The ultimate evolutionary step. Integrating divine, feminine, and masculine, healing those 4 lower bodies.
Physical, emotional, mental, etheric. Right.
Exactly.
So how does this translate into day-to-day practice for these groups.
Pallas Athena points towards a discourse by God Himalaya, calls it a perfect reflection for their next steps.
And what's his main point?
He contrasts just, regular human busyness with the conscious, purposeful use of life's energy, urging co-creation.
He gives actual instruction.
Yes, practical things, like the crystal cup metaphor. You as a clear vessel for divine energy.
And using I am statements, not just as affirmations.
But as sacred commands, engaging cosmic law directly. This grant lets the group use these greater powers to bring balance and purity wherever they direct it.
So because they're unified, they can wield the law's power deliberately, moving from being passive to active agents.
Precisely. Active co-creators in the divine plan.
Okay, wow. Lots to think about there. So as we kind of bring this deep dive to a close, maybe a final thought for you to consider. The text says, with greater awareness comes greater responsibilities. That makes sense? But then it also talks about impersonality, where everything's simply IS. How might holding that paradox, doing the work, taking responsibility, but not from ego, not like it's a burden, but from this place of impersonal love, just being a channel. How might embracing that change how you think about spiritual service as you potentially move towards this new Adam, Lilith, Cadman human reality? Something to mull over.